Welcome back to Auto Power. Today we are looking back at one of the most important and historic destroyers of the United States Navy, the USS Spruance, DD 963. This ship was the lead vessel of the Spruance-class, a series of destroyers that set new standards when they were first introduced in the 1970s. In this video, we will explore its exterior, its design, its performance, and its role in naval history. At first glance, the USS Spruance looked very different from the destroyers that came before it. Its hull was clean, streamlined, and functional, painted in the signature haze gray of the U.S. Navy. The ship measured about 563 feet in length with a beam of 55 feet, giving it a long and narrow shape that emphasized speed and seaworthiness. The hull lines were smooth, designed to glide efficiently through the ocean, and its sleek bow cut sharply into the waves. The forward section of the ship was dominated by its large gun mount placed on the forecastle, giving it a powerful and aggressive appearance. Behind the gun, the deck was open and spacious, allowing room for future upgrades and missile systems. This flexibility was one of the most striking aspects of the Spruance-class design. Even from the outside, you could see that it was built to adapt to future technology. Moving along the deck, you would notice the ship's superstructure, constructed mostly from aluminum. It gave the USS Spruance a light but modern look. The superstructure was low and boxy, with flat surfaces and right angles that stood out against the more traditional rounded shapes of earlier warships. This design gave the destroyer a futuristic appearance for its time, while also reducing top weight to improve stability. Rising above the superstructure were the ship's twin masts, carrying radar arrays, sensors, and communication equipment. These masts were not overly tall or complex, but they added to the ship's profile and gave it a commanding presence. The bridge windows were wide and open, providing visibility across the ocean. From the exterior, the Spruance-class had a practical and purposeful style, a reflection of its mission. At the stern of the USS Spruance, one of its most distinctive features was the helicopter hangar and large flight deck. This was the first class of destroyers in the U.S. Navy designed to carry 2 helicopters, and the exterior showed this innovation clearly. The wide deck extended across the back of the ship, and the hangars were neatly integrated into the superstructure. This feature made the ship highly versatile for anti-submarine warfare. Performance-wise, the USS Spruance was a pioneer. It was the first U.S. destroyer powered by gas turbine engines, giving it unmatched speed and reliability. The ship could reach over 30 knots, and its streamlined hull shape made it agile and responsive even in rough seas. This combination of speed and stability made it a formidable presence on the ocean, and its performance was directly tied to its exterior engineering. Historically, the USS Spruance was commissioned in 1975 and served until 2005. It was the lead ship of its class, with over 30 destroyers built following its design. This class paved the way for future ships like the Arleigh-Burke class, and its influence on naval architecture is still visible today. From its clean hull design to its advanced propulsion, the Spruance-class was a leap forward for naval power. The exterior features of the USS Spruance reflected its multi-role mission, from the imposing forward gun to the modern missile launchers added later in its service. From the innovative helicopter facilities at the stern to the clean and practical superstructure, every element of its design communicated flexibility, adaptability, and strength. Even though it was retired, the Spruance remains a symbol of innovation. When viewed from a distance, the ship carried a sharp and commanding silhouette, its haze gray paint blending with the sea and sky, its narrow bow cutting cleanly through the waves, and its balanced proportions creating a look of both elegance and authority. It was not just another destroyer, it was a historic step forward for naval warfare. So that is our in-depth look at the USS Spruance, DD 963, the lead ship of its class and one of the most important destroyers in modern naval history. Its exterior design, performance, and features made it a true pioneer, and its legacy lives on in every U.S. destroyer that sails today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Auto Power for more deep explorations of the world's most powerful machines.